Should we have like an intro though?
Yeah. Here, listen. Watch.
Should we start like an
just
intro?
You'll just cut it out before this.
Yeah, you know how to do that, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Techno geek.
Hey, bros.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
bro.
Welcome to the Symposium, bro.
Welcome to the Symposium. First, before we start the show, let's get a word from our sponsors, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of fucking dumb bitches.
Oh yeah, we don't have sponsors.
Yeah.
We do have James. James should be coming in here any minute now.
Yeah.
We'll just wait on him.
Yeah, that's a fucking fantasy.
That's a goddamn
Where the fuck is my Angry Orchard?
You didn't ask for one.
Man, get one, you fat bitch.
Yeah, you could.
Where the fuck is it?
It's in the fucking fridge. Where else would it be? Right side.
Past the producers on the left.
Yeah.
And then in the inventory room.
Welcome to the face
So.
house, bro.
Welcome to the Phase House.
So,
Yep. Welcome to the Symposium.
welcome to the
Cover my
Symposium.
mouth.
I'm
I just fucking.
sorry that you
Yo,
have
you're
to.
1,000,001 fucking. Which one? Oh,
It's a fucking Angry Orchard. It's not that hard. You can read. You're not too
No,
fat to.
that's a
I know you're too fat to. I know you're too fat to speak Arab, but you're not too fat to read, right? Anyway.
Hurry
Sorry.
up, fuck it. Grab your beer too.
Thank
I'm just
you.
trying to please Will. Just grab
Thank
me a
you.
fucking beer.
All right.
You got old duels, bro?
The Symposium.
You need some old duels over
The
here?
Symposium.
What did you grab me? You didn't grab me an orchard, did you?
No, I didn't.
Are you kidding me?
We're gonna experiment.
Whatever.
You're gonna experiment because you couldn't read.
Yeah.
He probably didn't grab a bottle opener
No,
either.
my brain. Is this spiked?
Haas here is.
Where the fuck is
Are
Where's
you
the opener?
fucking kidding me?
Haas here is
Where
a
is
little bit of an amateur.
The opener, probably in the drawer, dude.
And this whole thing is a
This is
Goddamn
already a
mess.
It's already a mess.
goddamn mess. Just because Haas wanted some booze.
Dude, just right here. I put one
This is fucking ridiculous.
Where? I put one
So,
in God's
while they're trying to
I didn't know
figure
it
out
was
how
a
to
top
open up a bottle of beer, let me explain a couple things to you that led to this whole mess. This whole mistake of a podcast. We,
Sorry.
We-
Got the beer?
Stone,
Yes.
who just showed up,
Stone.
Haas, who
Yeah.
still hasn't
Did you
managed his way over,
Yeah.
myself, Will, and
James. Any minute
James,
now.
James,
minute now.
any fucking minute, James will
Dude,
be
James
here.
is on his fucking
Yeah,
way.
he's on his
I
way.
think he called me earlier. He said he's coming.
We,
So,
the four of us, are big fans of conversation,
Oh, absolutely. We can just
And
fucking talk forever.
cigars, and we
this
realized
isn't bad.
no, it's not.
No.
And we realized one day, in the middle of having both a conversation and a cigar, that we have some pretty prime conversation.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
so,
sometimes we dive off the deep end and get into aliens.
yeah, it's Stone.
And how the government is just out of this.
The
side.
fucking farmers,
Occasionally-
The farmers.
Alex Jones shows up and starts ranting
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the frogs being gay.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's nice conversation.
I want to start this off here. Let's
Yeah.
just dive right into it here.
Exactly. I've said
I'm gonna bring
enough.
up the most controversial subject in all of the world.
Okay.
Pineapple on pizza or no?
bro. Absolutely fucking not.
Well,
Yeah.
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 Why
Fine.
not? Why not?
It's not even just like that stigma to be cool, like with how people hate on Nickelback and shit.
That's what I think it is.
It's
Oh, it's
I have
100%.
See, the thing is, I've tried it. I'm literally a classical fuck. I don't put anything on my pizza. Literally nothing. If not even chicken,
Was this on
not,
the list?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
not chicken, not like pepperoni, not even nothing.
I had the best
Straight-
barbecue chicken pizza of my life
Today?
last week.
Oh, did I had pineapple
Dylan.
pizza today.
Barbecue chicken
well,
pizza's
Hawaiian.
probably
Well,
the
not
only
just
one.
pineapple, but like
Here, I'll-
Hawaiian. You know.
Well,
I'll drink to that.
I can't have. Well, I've never had like. You're supposed to have salami or ham. I don't know what the fuck.
Ham. Oh, it's pig, isn't it?
Yeah, see, I'm
That makes sense. You're a Muslim.
drinking a Corona. Fucking
Oh,
no, cut it.
hey now.
that shit.
But
Don't let Allah hear that.
so you actually just don't like pineapple on pizza?
Absolutely not.
I see. It's not my go-to. Is it your
No, it's
go-to?
not my
Yeah,
fucking
never my
go-to.
go-to. In Hawaii, it was a go-to though because I was in Hawaii. But
Yeah.
that's
Is it actually a thing in Hawaii? I
I
thought that
don't
was.
think so. We were at a pizza
I
place.
can
and it was like
guarantee
Hawaiian
you
pizza.
that if Americans eat it and it has Hawaiian, French, Italian,
It's none of that shit.
Asian,
Yeah.
is none of it.
Dude,
Fortune cookies, American.
Yeah.
Sesame chicken, probably American. Sweet and sour, maybe probably American. Any of the hot stuff though, that stuff's gonna be Asian.
That's usually yeah. But when I was in Italy, they had American pizza. You know what was on it?
Fucking pineapple.
Dude, American pizza. French fries and like sliced up hot dogs on
No!
a pizza. Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Oh, that's
I had a
awesome.
pizza with like sausage on it that was actually good. Like that was really good, but I didn't try like the American one.
That I would
I'm not gonna
vomit
waste
a
my time.
hot dog on a fucking
Yeah, there's
pizza.
hot dogs on pizzas. There's fries on pizza. It was weird.
What do you think of ranch on pizza? Because like, dude,
This is what I wanted to get into after the pineapple pizza thing.
Michiganders, dude. You guys are
It's
fucking
50-50.
weird.
I was gonna start getting into this food thing because I was
Admittedly,
just
it's
gonna
not that
start
bad.
bringing up like things on pizza or like things on different foods. Ranch on pizza.
100% for it.
For it?
Yes, I think.
Well,
It does not enhance the pizza for me. It is not bad, but it does not enhance the pizza. So I'm gonna say no. Hard pass.
I do it. If it's there, I do it. I don't do it every time, so I'll have like a bite without ranch and I'll try some ranch.
I think.
You want to know a weird thing that I've done though?
What?
I actually really like tartar sauce on pizza.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's weird, yeah. Isn't it? And I've done horseradish on pizza. I just love horseradish.
Horseradish is good though.
Horseradish.
I've never had horseradish.
I fucking love.
So why'd you give me that disgusted look?
Cocktail
Like
sauce.
The tartar sauce is what I was looking at.
Well, yeah, tartar sauce. Yeah, it's weird.
Tartar
different.
sauce is tight.
I'd fucking die with
Horseradish
that.
was good. You turn that shit off, right?
I understand.
We're in the middle of a symposium.
You get the fuck out of here.
Listen, my bad.
For the record, those of you that might not be well versed in Greek
Yeah.
Greek culture,
Yeah, run that by.
a
Before
symposium.
I dive down the food stuff.
Before we dive into the aliens eating pineapple pizza,
Yeah.
a symposium was an ancient Greek gathering, more or less, of intellectuals, which we are not, but
We just want
wanna-
to clarify. We just
I
want to
want to
drive that
clarify
point home.
that. Actually, I was thinking about this earlier. I'd also like to clarify that a lot of things that we're going to say are going to sound like we're saying them as fact.
Oh,
They are not
yes.
fact
Yeah.
at all.
Absolutely not.
Except that
Mostly-
school is a sham and the government's a joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, other than those.
But, I love America.
Yes, love America.
Okay. But
So-
our country's a joke.
Yeah. A symposium, though, it was a gathering in which Greeks would. It was like a think tank. It was an ancient think tank. Only they happened to drink a lot. Oh, what are you doing? They happened to drink a lot at the time, and because the Greeks were gay as fuck, they fucked a lot of dudes at the same time.
That's fact.
But-
Remember that.
That
Remember
is
that.
fact.
That's
That is fact. The Greeks were
That
probably
shit
the
is
gayest
fact.
culture in history.
For all of our Greek listeners.
Especially the Spartans.
Oh yeah.
Spartans were gay as fuck.
Well, were they gay or did they just do it? Just
No,
to,
they were
just to
super
like
gay is
just to
what it
get in
was.
a hole. They were
Okay.
just like, man, I'm in
All
battle.
right.
I need to relieve myself.
Guys, I took an ancient Greek history class.
Yeah.
and
Hold on.
boy-
I'm gonna move my keys. This might fuck with the mic.
All right. I'm about to lay some facts
Lay
on
the
you.
smack
I was hoping
down.
I was
Lay the
hoping I
smack
wouldn't
down.
go down this rabbit
Nah, I
hole.
want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Basically, what it
We're
boils down
intelligent people.
to.
We're all in school, so that means we can bring new topics that we come out of
Exactly. So the Spartans,
Yeah.
as we all know, super badass warriors.
Beasts. Were they the ones with the
They did the
shields
phalanx
and the
and the
turtles
sheep.
and
Turtles, what the fuck?
like the
The
maneuver
spears and shit,
the
right?
turtle where they like all put the shields over?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
that-
yeah,
that shit was
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
They're badass, dude.
you know, bred warrior culture. And I think, I don't know, it's like 10. Let's just say 10 is when they get shipped off from home to become a military man or whatever.
Oh yeah, they
Live
start
out in-
young. Yeah.
Yeah. Live
That's why
out in
they're
the fucking
beasts.
wild.
All they know is
they,
fighting.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they also only know men.
That's true.
They basically had fraternities that they'd be let into once they graduated Spartan school, more or less, for lack of a better term. If you didn't get into those fraternities, you were fucked. You were an outcast.
Right.
And then you would spend your entire life in the military. Well, you're like adult by Greek standards life.
Yeah.
Sometime in your 30s, 40s is
What time
when
you consider an adult?
it,
Probably like 15. right?
yeah, it's like
Jesus
fucking 12.
Christ.
Fucking 12
Could you
until
imagine?
you're 30.
Could you imagine like America though? Like
Yeah.
pussy ass Americans like, sorry dude, you gotta go fight in the front line.
Oh, no.
You're dead.
No. Thais have to do military service.
Still?
So do the Israelis.
Jet was talking about how he's got to do his. But,
Again, I don't know if that's fact, but I'm pretty sure the Israelis also have to do that.
yeah, so the
Take
Spartans
everything
would
we say
be...
with a fucking grain of salt.
Yeah.
We're all
Not
Every-
this.
every-
This I took a class on this. This is
All right,
fact.
we'll speak in facts right now, but everything else we say,
They get out.
take it with a grain of salt. It could just be out of our ass. Do your own research. That's the
Yeah.
main point to drive
Exactly.
home. Do your own research.
Form your own opinions.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
So the Spartans, when they finally get out of their military career, maybe they're still in it, but at the point that they're finally ready to marry, they're so used to other dudes fucking other dudes.
They go fucking flash.
Oh, and also, the kids usually get paired up with an older Spartan, maybe teenager, but usually an older guy, like 20s, or older.
And he just fucks the shit out of the
Yeah,
kid.
he fucks the shit out of them.
That's gross.
That's like that's
guess
their
that's-
relationship.
that's
That's
their
their relationship.
society,
They
though,
both
so I
like it. It's like in Greeks, it was just a form of love, and also they also saw that men were just crazy superior. Like men were men were crazy high, like god status. Women were goddamn monkeys. But back to the fucking point that we're trying to get to, but we keep on getting sidetracked off of. They finally get to marry a woman because they have to.
So they do let him.
Yeah.
See,
They make them. They make them because they got to breed more warriors. And it's got to be Spartan. They got to be Spartan.
That's what I was thinking, though. Do you think they keep them away from women at a young?
They keep them away from the women on purpose.
Yeah. That's
and
what I was
then
gonna say. Like,
they,
is this
when they bring
probably
them
a
back,
reason?
they don't
Because
see
they're
the
afraid
women
of a Spartan liking a woman and then not fighting.
anything.
Dude, could
It's
you
literally it's
imagine?
just that they're only.
Like, dude, you can't like women because then you'll be a worse warrior. Because
No,
you don't want to die or you don't want
I
to.
think it was literally just that they couldn't be around anything that wasn't fighting, and the women couldn't. The women were tough as fuck, but they wouldn't be.
But
around
I guess that's
fighting.
a good way to keep you like.
The women
to make you
actually.
badass, though.
The women would fight each other.
That's
like
a lot of testosterone.
that was their
just
athletic.
fucking all over the place, dude.
Because like obviously the Spartans were big on physical fitness. The women.
Wait, where the
would
fuck
wrestle
even
and
were the
whatnot.
Spartans? Where were they?
Greece. Southern
Uganda.
Greece. Uganda. God damn it. The original point.
yeah.
The original fucking point
Yeah.
is that when they're finally ready to marry, they come back and they have it's marriage by capture. I think is what the
Marriage by capture?
I think that's what they called it.
Sounds a little rapey.
Oh, it's worse than rapey because the guys are so desensitized to women that they're not even attracted to them anymore, and they don't know how to be around them. So to make them comfortable, they send the woman after the like marriage or whatever. I don't even think they've seen each other at this point. They're just like wed by the state.
Right.
This is crazy ass communism for the record. The Spartans were crazy dictatorship, oligarchy technically.
Right.
Put her in a room, dark room, maybe a candle or two. I imagine it basically is one of those torture scenes in the movies where the guy's sitting in a chair tied up and it's like a light above him.
Yeah.
They shave her head and put her in like a burlap sack basically so you can't see any fucking features. And then
No way.
send the Spartan in. Because she's got to look like a dude basically in order for him to get it
That's
up.
fucking
That's crazy.
misery,
Yeah.
dude.
Why don't they just bring in a dude to help out? Like that. I mean, if you like dudes, just bring another dude in, and then it makes it at least
Yeah,
fun.
just have a fucking guy
Like if I'm gay, give me a dude.
with his fucking big erect dick in the corner.
Yeah, just have a dude just cranking his
Some
meat.
fucking old school porn to fucking
Yeah.
beat your shit off.
That's
to.
interesting though. I don't know. It's weird
Marriage
because
by capture,
in a
bro.
no,
sense-
just the whole sense of keeping them away from women.
Yep.
If that is like,
We have that now, though. We start
where do we have that?
In the Middle East.
In a different sense.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, in the
with
Middle East?
porn. With fucking
With porn?
With porn.
I don't understand.
What the fuck
Could you
done?
elaborate on that?
Some people.
You fucked it
Yeah.
up?
You just
You just fucked it up?
Did we just have a
Are
technical
you trying
difficulty?
to? Are you trying to play this off so that everybody on the fucking planet?
Well, me
listens
and Will
to
aren't
this?
gonna let that happen.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, we fucked
Yeah,
up.
Hassan, our co-host,
Co-host.
Do you say co-host even if there's more than two?
Yeah,
You and I are the
try
hosts.
to-
This
Yeah, we're
guy's
the
the
hosts.
co-host.
I'm a
co-host.
fucking loser. Though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Our
I did see
co-host
him as
Hassan.
the guy that, like, you know, if I wanted to get really factually correct, I'd like send him to do the fucking research
Oh,
while we continue
he's
talking.
the guy that's off on the side, just on the computer.
Yeah, who's the guy on Joe Rogan's podcast?
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie.
He's Jamie.
Yeah, Hassan's Jamie.
Yeah.
We're just
Jamie.
name dropping. We're name dropping Rogan like that.
Yep, exactly. Get views.
No,
Or
but
listens.
hey, could you elaborate on the porn thing?
Like
Yeah.
fucking, some people are so accustomed to that.
You might have to get closer.
Yeah.
You're kind of far from the mic now.
The fake porn.
Is that picking up on our
stuff.
shit now? We good?
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about how.
Some people are so
Brunt.
accustomed to the fake porn shit.
Oh, porn addiction.
Yeah.
Like you just can't get it up if you're
Yeah,
not like.
and- which
That's because people start watching some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's super.
That's
fake.
when you're deep in the rabbit hole.
Like that super fake fucking fuck me with your tight cock, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know how a dick is tight. But like, when you're so...
What, you mean the chode hammer? It's not tight.
Chode hammer.
Dude, fucking like when you're so invested into that fucking fake shit where you
No,
just
but-
got a screen in front of you, then when you have the real meat right in front of you,
Real meat and potatoes.
the meat and potatoes in your fucking face, you don't know what to do with it.
No, but I hear that all the time because like people like I've heard like you start off with like when you're young you start off with just lesbian porn. It's just like I don't want to do this.
Yeah, you're like, let's
and
get
then
it.
you're like, alright, this is boring. Let's get a dick in there. You know, that's even more boring. Put a dick in that ass. And then once you leave ass porn and get into the darker
Oh,
shit,
that's when you're
like that's when
screwed.
you're probably addicted to porn and like you know.
It's all about amateur
Dude,
stuff.
fucking porn doesn't even like. I'm a fucking.
Porn's
loser.
not good for you, I don't think.
I don't like porn.
I'm pretty sure it's bad for
like,
you. And it's
like,
very like how do you like womanizing? Would you say? Yeah.
like
Objectifying.
Yeah,
women.
objectifying women.
People are gonna fucking sit there and just like I know
This is a
people are
very
gonna think
feminist
that like
podcast.
I'm just.
Yeah, we're feminists here,
Yeah.
but
Especially the Muslim.
yeah, especially the Muslim over here.
Everyone's gonna think I'm saying this just to appease like a fucking like a image, but no, really like.
Are you pandering?
You pandering right now?
I do.
We don't even have an audience, and you're already
Are
pandering.
you pandering to the audience that we don't have?
Just I'm confining myself.
Pandering
Yeah.
to James.
Dude. Where the
Speaking of
Where the
James,
fuck
dude,
is
where the hell's
James?
James
Where
at,
the
dude?
fuck? He's a piece of shit, man.
It's about, and he'll come around. He told me he's coming around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta give it a couple more hours.
It's a little bit longer.
But yeah, fucking porn ain't shit to me.
Really?
Well, no, I'll
Did you go too far?
No.
Oh,
Did you get in too deep?
Bro,
Yes.
You're like, all right,
Yes.
really?
Oh
There
shit.
was
And you're like, this just isn't doing it for
You
me?
100% watched animal porn.
Animal.
Yeah.
You
No,
watched-
that's
you
a
watched
real
the
sign.
Burrow
She-
show.
Back in the day, my
You watched the
friend,
Burrow
a
show.
couple friends of mine would send me
Dude,
nasty
those are
shit.
real.
I know.
We're gonna go to one in Thailand.
The
Do
fuck?
they have them?
Fuck no.
It's like South America.
But fucking,
Mexico, South Mexico, you know.
Yeah.
That
We'll get into the Burrow show after you.
Oh god, I'm scared to fucking hear about that
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, there was one summer where it was so bad that
Did you? Fuck.
I told you
I keep
about it.
interrupting you, but you made fun of me one time when I said sometimes sometimes I
well,
don't jerk
that's
off
when
to porn.
Yeah, that was
And you're like,
not
wow,
bad.
Stone, you're a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah, that's I've changed. I'm a grown man. But
Yeah.
no, like fucking.
Haas
back
realized
then,
that he doesn't need porn because he's just got pictures of you.
Yeah, he's got pictures of me just chilling.
I was terrible. I think I told you 3 times a day at one point.
You're lying.
I swear to God,
Bruh.
it was bad.
That's gnarly.
and
Is your
fucking,
dick sore?
Oh, I got like carpet rug burn on my fucking dick. That's how bad. Like my fucking head was like a fucking red sucker.
All right, let's move on. Let's
yeah, no, thanks.
fucking.
quit talking about your penis. Just keep it going.
But yeah, fucking like it was so bad, and I realized that at some point when it does come my way, which took a fucking long while, I realized it would be unhealthy because I would only ever fixate on what I would see on a screen and shit, and I feared
Right.
that when it would come my way, wouldn't know what to do. So I alienated it.
Haas was like, hey, I
Or
gotta
was this-
record
was this
you. I'm not.
before you.
This is before I lost my virginity.
Okay.
And
This
this
is
is
like,
like
hey,
summer of 13.
I'm not gonna record this, but I gotta look at it through my phone because I can only get off if it's from a screen.
Which I mean, you guys remember the story of the whole fucking girl back in New York. But anyway,
Yeah, I remember that.
That was bad, dude.
May I ask, or is
Oh.
this
Well, there was this girl that I knew that lived in my area, and I had a huge fucking crush on her at the time, and didn't think she liked me back at all. Didn't think it was reciprocated. She moved to New York to be with her mom, and she ended up like we would talk every day. We got really close, and we would like before I got an iPhone, we would Skype every day.
Oh, God.
And at one
This is already
point,
bad.
Yeah, you know where it's going.
at one point, she.
You know where it's going.
Oh, you already know what's going on. She called me in the middle of the night, and she's butt ass fucking naked.
Through the screen.
Yeah.
This is before you lost your
How's this fat bastard getting this before he even loses his virginity?
I know, right?
Your boy's over here
He's slanging
struggling,
out like fucking videos, with beats off. And
This is what it was
struggling to
bad.
even like talk to a girl.
Dude, the camera tilts down, and she's going crazy on herself.
Oh God!
And she's like,
Sound like you're
Let me
stirring
s-
mac and cheese.
right.
she's telling me, let me see it. And I'm like, oh God. So I'm before I like reveal it, it didn't work. So I'm sitting in my recliner.
What do you mean?
and
Oh, like you couldn't get it up.
couldn't
Yeah,
get
'cause it's
it
a
up.
weird situation.
Yeah, it was
right?
very weird.
Yeah.
So I went on my TV on my Xbox and I put on some porn and shit to get hard, and fucking the camera accidentally tilted when it was going on, and she saw the porn and she started screaming, "What the fuck is that?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's from earlier." And she's like, "Yeah, let's just cut it off here." And so
That's from earlier. That's the best you could say. I would have just been honest. I would have been like, listen, this is the first time for me. Like, I've never jerked off over a screen. I need porn.
I didn't know what the fuck to say. That was the best thing I came up with. Cut it off. Haven't spoken to her since. She's still on my Snap and won't talk to me.
That's weird, dude.
Well,
That's awesome.
dude, I didn't know what the fuck to do. But yeah, that's that.
I wouldn't say it's like the Spartans.
No,
Because we're not fucking dudes. But that's okay. Don't just,
well, you and I might not be.
yeah, we're not. But
This
hostile.
guy.
So I can see how that's like similar. But porn addiction is like a serious problem.
Dude, it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
That's why Brent needs this stuff with the good story.
Yeah,
Good acting.
Brett's the story porn
He's
guy,
the
right?
connoisseur.
Yeah.
Whoa, is he really?
Yeah, he likes
Brent-
the story. Like
Brent-
not so much the story,
Like
but
a plumber?
the act, right?
Like a plumber?
Like he doesn't like bad
Yeah,
acting.
he doesn't like the bad acting and probably the story as well.
Yeah,
He had
I can
mentioned
see that,
something
though.
about like
At least it's more sensual.
They're sitting there. It's
At
like
least there's more substance to it. It's like more sensual. If
Here's
there's
the thing,
I
dude.
fast forward no
Yeah,
matter
exactly.
what,
Just
straight,
go through it.
straight to where she's
Exactly.
getting her
Yeah.
cheeks clapped.
Look at, yeah, exactly. Stone does it like a man, whereas Brent's like sitting here. He's like, why is this guy? Why is his stepsister naked in front of him?
Like I'm there to get the job done, which is
Yeah, exactly.
choking the chicken.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
I'm not there to watch.
Honestly, it's a
entertainment.
chore.
Yeah.
As a dude,
Yeah.
I don't know about the
Like I don't want to
the
be like, all right, time
familians
to
out
get some
there.
entertainment. I
I
don't think girls
got,
watch
I
too
got
much
you to
porn.
say
Oh,
that.
they under what familians?
Yup.
Oh, it's fucking SpongeBob.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, that's.
Femalians?
No, it was mammalians. That's what I'm thinking. of.
See, I would say that for years. It's
Yeah,
still
so
always
have we,
rag
though.
on. What?
My parents have.
Really? Is that a thing?
Well, I don't know.
You
Anyway,
first heard it from me.
I
Bro.
don't know about the
Yeah, I
familians
don't-
out there,
I don't fucking
if
know.
anybody can relate, but for dudes, it's like you just...
Yeah, all of our female watchers. Can you guys relate? Or
yeah.
listeners, watchers.
All fucking
Um,
zero.
But it's a goddamn chore. You wake up in the morning, you're like, well, shit, I guess I had a good dream, but
Right.
like, now I'm stuck with this bullshit, and it's just obnoxious. It's
Yeah.
like, well, gotta get rid of it somehow. Oh, no, it's...
What was that barrage thing you were talking about? Burrow?
Oh, Burrow
Burrow
Show. I'm glad
Show.
you asked.
Yes.
A Burrow Show.
El Burrow
It's like
Show.
it's not a stadium. No, not like
Well,
stadium in the sense of huge, but like it's like a circle of like
The-
folks watching one single act. Right?
I found out about Burrow shows from a cartoon called Dick Figures, and
Dick
in that they came out of they went down to Mexico, and
we gotta have
they-
we gotta have a podcast in the midst of a Burrow Show.
oh god.
We gotta
Dude,
narrate it.
what the
Yeah,
fuck am I
so
about to hear?
basically
dude?
they go down to they find themselves in Mexico. They weren't supposed to be there. The responsible one fell asleep while the not responsible one's driving, and they
Sounds like a hangover type of
yeah,
situation.
exactly. They wind up in Mexico, lose all their shit, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get home." He's like, "Don't worry, I speak Spanish." The irresponsible guy.
Yeah.
And he's fucking talking to this girl. He's speaking perfect Spanish, but he like has no fucking clue what he's saying.
Right.
And so he says something about take me to a El Burro show. And then she starts like crying. She's like this way. And then it cut, and they're walking out of like what looks like a shitty coliseum.
Yeah, it's
and
like-
you hear a donkey in the background like, and then the fucking ladies, and they're like, one of them's crying. It's like that poor donkey, that poor woman.
Yeah, so essentially a Burrow Show is a bunch of people pay money to go watch a donkey fuck a woman.
Yep.
And that's real.
Yeah.
Are you
Like
fucking-
legitimate. Yeah, isn't that weird, man? Strange
Where the-
society.
After they
This-
fuck goats.
It happens
That's true.
where exactly? In South America?
Yeah, South American stuff.
And then is it like to be comedic or is it?
I don't
No,
know.
it's
I
probably an actual thing.
actually have no idea. You think the girls enjoy it?
Well.
They probably do. It's probably a
Some
big
girls,
dick.
some
Big.
girls,
Probably big dick.
some girls enjoy fucking dogs eating them out, man.
Ew.
That's
I'm,
gross.
I'm not even kidding.
Some
Gross
dudes
as
like
fuck.
that too. They put the
The
peanut butter on
peanut
their
butter?
penis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
disturbing.
Speaking of fucking animals.
What the fuck kind of
Not-
podcast are we
not on
setting
a-
up here?
This
Not
is
on
the
a
first
shake-
goddamn episode, and we're already down the rabbit hole of porn,
Not on a-
Burrow shows.
Not on the Shane
Fucking
Dawson level
pineapple
of fucking
pizzas.
animals.
Yeah.
But have you guys seen? I don't know if it was a commercial or a skit or whatever. It would have been like one of those fucked up, like you see it on the internet type commercials, not on TV.
Sure.
I think it was a skit though, like a funny military type thing. And this guy is a sniper. He's been out in Afghanistan for God knows
Oh no,
how long.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's fucking he's a sniper. He's up in his little tower or whatever, and he's kind of perusing the area, and he sees this guy off in the distance fucking a goat. And this guy, he's just kind of sitting there looking at it for a minute. And he kind of takes his head away from the scope. He's like, you can see him kind of contemplating, and you think he's gonna like shoot the guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then he looks back in, and he's like, and you like reaches behind him into like a pocket and pulls out some fucking lube. And it's like,
And he starts beating. No, I know it's from Vet TV. Check it out.
Oh, okay.
It's not us, but from better entertainment than this. It's
Yeah,
Vet TV they do it. Yeah, it's paid
for actual
Yeah,
entertainment.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's funny as hell.
Yeah. I think they had a conversation afterwards.
Yeah,
Where they're
I don't
like,
fucking
you keep lube on you? He's like, I'm up in that goddamn tower for like X amount of hours at a time, so many days out of the week. You don't think I keep it up there with me?
But I don't see.
So we started from the pinnacle of man by being a great warrior and fucking other dudes, and now we're talking about
The lowest of the
burrow
low.
shows and
Lowest of the low. Having
dudes
to
fucking
fucking
goats
go
in the
out.
mountains.
See, this is what I was telling you, man.
What?
We're fucking regressing.
What do you mean? As a society?
No, we aren't regressing.
Being warriors, bro.
We were
Oh, we're
autistic
far
to
from,
begin
we're far
with.
from being warriors,
Oh,
like
yeah, no.
as in like the Spartans.
You, I can already tell. You'd be you would love to go back to that time.
What, like sword fighting?
Yes.
I would enjoy it. I like the physicality.
You'd enjoy the physicality.
I wouldn't like
You
fucking
wouldn't-
dudes.
Yeah,
For
you wouldn't
2
enjoy
days.
fucking dudes being fucked by dudes.
Yeah.
Or the dysentery, fucking deadly diseases, tuberculosis.
Ooh, yeah, dude, that'd be fucking.
Dying if your
Yeah,
fucking
but-
sheep farts in your general direction.
But it'd
not
be cool.
having,
It'd be cool to have a
not
sword
having
fight.
goddamn food.
Yeah.
The environment would
Everybody
be
being
amazing.
ugly and smelly as shit.
Depending
No,
upon
the
what we're
environment
talking-
would suck.
The environment. Well, I mean, like,
Well, the
I don't know,
city environment
however
would
you would
suck.
work the fuck out back then, fucking lifting fucking stones out the ass. I don't
Yeah.
know what the hell you were doing.
You're just being
But,
beasts.
like,
No, you just do
being-
Olympics.
which
It's
is-
not actual lifting.
True physicality at its finest, that would be incredible. But beyond that, outside of that, it would be
The bad
straight
guy.
ass to me. Like,
Yeah,
I,
no,
I
yeah,
would
'cause,
find
like-
no enjoyment in it whatsoever.
Yeah, but I mean,
So, again, I think trade-off.
Speaking of lifting heavy fucking weight, look at you gotta feel this fucking thing.
well, this is an
Whatever the-
audio show.
I know it
they
is. I
can't-
want
this
you
is
to
an
feel this.
audio
This is
show.
because you feel that right there.
Yeah, I don't know what
Whatever
it
the
is.
fuck that. Yeah, dude, that's concerning, isn't it?
Tendons, muscles. I
Nah,
don't
dude,
fucking
that's
know.
weird as
I'm
Or
not,
tendonitis.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah,
you
I guess-
gotta sprain Babinski or something.
Which happened to him.
Yeah, I
That's a
think he
real
sprained-
thing.
You sprained your Babinski.
It may not be Babinski or some shit, but it's all it's in your foot. It's the Babinski reflex. or
It was
some shit.
really weird. It felt like a cramp, but all the time. You ever got a cramp? I'm sure.
Yes.
I've woken up from cramps before. Like,
I usually never get cramps. Like I remember James used to get James. Speaking of James,
Yeah, where the fuck is
Where's this guy
James?
James at?
Dude.
But yeah,
James!
James used to get them all the time. I remember he told me a story like he was at a restaurant and he just had to get off the booth and lay on the ground because it's like fucking. I don't know if that's true or not, or if it was him or not. But yeah, and I was just like, dude, I want a cramp because I've never fucking got one.
What?
Yeah,
What are you
That's
fucking
I can
stupid?
make I can give myself one like by like pointing my toe like a certain way, kind of like
Yeah, it's one of those weird ass
yeah,
foot
like kind of like a weird cramp. But I've never had like a real cramp.
mine was
But the Babinski kind of
horrendous.
thing was like a weird cramp.
Dude, I woke up. This is like last week actually.
Yeah.
I woke up from both of my calves like getting a severe cramp.
Your entire fucking body's
Dude, my-
completely.
Dude,
fucked.
you're always broken, man.
Well, it's the two of the same reoccurring problems: my face and my lumbar.
My face.
My face is
The
all-
only thing more broken than his body is his sense of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This guy
yeah.
sho's up an hour late. Stone's
Yeah.
got a 6 a.m. flight, and it
Yeah.
is.
What time is it?
It's midnight.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping you sleep during your flight. How long is it? Wait, where are you going? Arizona?
Arizona, yeah.
How far is that? Like 2 hours?
Probably, dude,
It's
I
like
don't- I don't
4.
know.
See, that's
3 or
that's-
4. Probably 3. I think California's 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that.
See, I'm hoping you sleep.
It
during
ain't
a 2 hour
shit
flight.
compared to that Thailand flight.
I think it'd be 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, check out Australia, the longest flight imaginable,
Yeah, that probably sucked. Dude.
dude.
Yeah.
23 hours nonstop.
23
Wait,
hours
what?
nonstop. There's no way.
I swear to God.
There's
You
100%
circled
no
the
way.
fucking
One
earth.
Well, I meant like in terms of flight time.
Oh.
Oh well, yeah.
The one
Yeah,
shut
Darren,
nonstop
Fuck
was
up.
in
What was
There
your
and
longest-
back.
What was your longest nonstop flight?
Cali to Australia, which was 19 hours.
What?
Yeah.
There's no way.
No, it's like 12
You went-
hours for
you
us to go
went-
from fucking Chicago to
You
South Korea.
There's no way.
search it up.
Steven,
You-
pull up the distance from
Hey, Jamie.
California.
I'll search it up right goddamn
Yeah, search it
now.
up.
Yeah. Look at it.
What's the distance? What are we looking up here?
The distance from LAX,
LAX.
to SYD.
LAX, XYZ. SYZ?
SYD, Sydney.
Sydney? Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, figure that out.
In the meantime,
So
do
if
we have
it's
something more
nonstop-
interesting than something that he's done to talk about?
I want to get back to this food thing. 'Cause there's some more
Nonstop,
weird
Yeah.
15 hours.
Okay, so you must have stopped.
I didn't. I meant flight time, 22 hours.
Yeah. but from California to Sydney, it's not 19 hours, it's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck you.
So I went from DTW to LAX, which was 5 hours.
Yeah.
Go to my ass, kid. Take the flight there.
Oh no, bro, the forbidden one.
Put that shit
Exodia?
down. Put that shit down. But yeah, full circle. Let's get back to the first topic we started fucking talking about here.
Yes.
Weird things on food.
Yes.
I got a couple more.
Okay.
Before we get back to it. So pineapple on pizza, you were a no. Haas was a no. This is an audio show.
Yes.
Haas
Haas was a no.
Haas was a no. Will was a yes. I was a yes. Ranch on pizza, yes, all around.
I mean, it's kind of like a medium.
No.
I said no.
No,
like
no.
I would
Okay, Will's a
prefer
no.
not to, but
Okay.
like sometimes I'll try it
Yeah.
because it's like.
And then I have
Whatever.
done tartar sauce and horseradish. You guys obviously haven't, but it's weird. I don't give a fuck. Next thing on the docket. I'll give the less weird one that I think first.
Any fucking day now.
I don't know if we're gonna get copywritten here, but Wendy's, the Frosty,
Oh, with fries?
and dipping fries in them.
Disgusting.
I think you're just a fucking pussy, dude. Like honestly, I think you're just afraid of
Everybody
food.
knows.
This guy's afraid of food. He's the biggest one here.
I
people.
like peanut butter and pickles.
I've never tried it. So
I tried it with the forbidden one.
Have you tried the? Why are you saying that?
Oh.
Have you tried
You
fries?
can't be name
the Frosty?
dropping, bro.
Yes.
You have tried it.
Yes. Disgusting.
Really?
I swear.
What about the chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets and what? Oh, and the
Frosty.
Frosty? I've done it too. Yeah.
Is that good?
It's just as good, dude.
I feel like that was better than the fries. I don't feel like the
It's
fries
totally
had anything. Honestly, both of them are kind of gross in concept.
Both of them are gross concept, and
They're not really that bad.
I only did it once
I don't
because
find it
like
better.
everyone I was, I think I was, fuck, where was I? I was up north or something with a group of people, and everyone was doing it. I was like, that's fucking weird. And they're like, try it, and I tried it, and I was like, oh, it's not bad, but I wouldn't do it normally. Like, if I'm really weird with,
Peanut butter and pickles?
I'm really weird with food though.
Yeah, you compartmentalize with fucking food. This
like
is
on
real.
Thanksgiving, like I'll eat one thing first, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing.
Nah,
It's just
dude,
weird.
you
You never cross-pollinate.
Like,
Sometimes I
weird.
do, something like corn on the mashed potatoes.
But you won't do fries and
gravy.
burgers, which is the most iconic combination.
No, because like I
imaginable.
like getting all the burger in and then all the fries in. You know what I mean?
Have
I can
you
respect
ever
that.
tried?
I have.
I like to have both at the same time sometimes.
Yeah.
But like,
You know what's weird about you, Will, is like you won't eat condiments with your burger, which is so. The fact that you think ketchup is disrespecting the burger is
if it's a good burger,
fucking heinous. No way. It only ever.
I can see it though.
disagree.
it's like putting steak sauce on a steak.
Steak sauce on steak. Do you do that?
No, I think it's gross. I don't like steak sauce.
Wow.
Well, I don't like steak sauce.
Well, I don't like ketchup.
That's a fucking lie.
I don't like ketchup
I
either.
only
What?
like it. I only like it in cocktail sauce or on French fries.
See, I don't. My French fries, I eat them plain all the time.
I prefer it. Yeah.
I prefer it too. Yeah, easily.
Dude,
You want to know
this
the
is
greatest
crazy.
condiment of all, though?
What?
Ketchup.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
The fuck is that?
I don't know what that is.
I'd smear that shit on my own asshole. Like, that shit. It's like deep frying food. It'll make anything taste good.
Really?
You dip a cat turd in Chick-fil-A sauce, that shit
You're
will come
smashing
out.
that. You're smashing that cat turd.
It'll come out tasting like filet
dude,
mignon.
Sauce is scary. It's probably like fucking the worst thing imaginable for you. Like
Hey, man.
ranches.
You can get lost in the sauce.
Oh
Yeah.
hell
You
yeah.
gotta be careful, man.
Yeah.
Always getting lost in the sauce.
But yeah. I don't know. I would never do the frost thing. I have another one though. This is the weirdest one, and I've heard people tell me that it's good, and I'm just like I'll never try it in my life. This you probably won't either because you don't like ketchup, but ketchup on mac and cheese.
No, dude, no.
Isn't that fucking weird,
No,
dude?
dude.
Have you had it?
No.
Have you ever thought about it?
Hell no.
Yeah, isn't that weird? People are like, man, it's actually good, and I'm just like, there's no way ketchup on mac and fucking cheese is good.
Speaking of cheesy stuff, though, that's kind of out there. Well, not out. It's not out there by any means, but like it's not common. Cheesy rice. Like,
I hate
Just
it.
cheesy rice.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's a thing
I've
in
never even heard of
Pennsylvania
it.
that a lot of people do.
You just dump some shredded cheese in your rice. Heat
It's
it up.
disgusting.
It's
Really?
good,
Do
man.
not like it whatsoever.
I can see how it's good. I feel like cheese on everything is good. Because cheese is like, but
Except ketchup.
But,
You
but like,
ever
it's
have
weird.
to-
I don't like. Yeah, except ketchup. I don't like cheese that much anyway. I think it just like fucks with my stomach.
I'd fuck cheese.
You fuck
Just
cheese.
say
Yeah.
cheese
What
is
kind?
good as
Yeah,
fuck.
I'd smear cheese on my ass.
Well, like this.
If I had to fuck cheese, it'd
Which
be,
kind? Swiss. It's got the holes.
Yeah, but it's hard. You gotta do like
Gouda's
a
the best
mozzarella
one.
type thing.
Gouda's
Dude,
fucking
I
amazing.
bet you mozzarella would be good to fuck.
Best cheese. Go.
Gouda.
Gouda.
Gouda. 'Cause of
Gouda.
Gouda.
I'm a big fan of Munster.
Munster?
In terms of
What,
like,
Munster?
in
Munster.
terms of the soft cheeses, I'd say Munster.
I don't know my cheeses. I'm
Maybe
not
white
Charlie
cheddar.
Kelly from Always Sunny.
melted cheeses, brie is the best.
You
Brie's
went to
fantastic.
Butcher's.
Yeah.
Gouda's what I had you put on it.
Yeah, Gouda's great.
But you don't think
And then in
that's
terms
better?
of hard cheeses, Manchego, I think is what it is.
This guy knows all the fucking
Dude, yeah.
cheeses.
I love me the fuck
This
out
guy-
of
this
some cheeses,
guy's a
man.
cheese
I like pepper
connoisseur.
jack.
Oh,
I'm not a
that's
big fan.
horrible.
I fucking love it, dude.
Pepper jack is
It,
the
like,
spicy
adds,
one,
it
right?
adds, like,
Oh my
spicy
God,
for,
yeah.
Spicy for a...
Spicy for a massive
middle-aged
vagina.
white woman,
Spicy for a
but-
massive vagina that still
Yeah.
hasn't even gotten past like the neck of his fucking beer.
Do we have cheese stores in the U.S.?
Oh,
There's
sure.
when I was in where was
It's
it?
the good old U.S. of A. We've tried everything.
Maybe in Amsterdam.
Got
There was
fucking
a whole
Walmart.
store dedicated to just cheese. They love their cheese over
Dude,
there, man.
you ever
I
seen
don't know if it was
Italy?
Amsterdam or it was like Italy too. Yeah.
Where they see fucking like they put pasta in the cheese wheel and they spin that shit. Like that's how they
Pasta in
What?
the cheese wheel.
There's a cheese wheel.
So they hollow the cheese wheel.
Yeah, and then like they'll turn the pasta after cooking it,
Mhm.
and they turn it over and over again until it gets like this thick viscous layer of cheese.
Yeah, look, you're gonna need to pause this podcast while I go change my underwear because I just came my pants.
Dude, it's fucking.
That sounds good. I'm sure
it
it's
looks incredible.
Yeah.
That is like.
I'm
go to
beating my
Italy.
dick as we speak.
Dude, yeah, that shit looked so good.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Any other weird foods you guys think? of?
Barbecue sauce and rice. That is such
What?
a prime fuck, dude.
That's prime, but cheesy rice
Wait, you
is
like
shit.
that, or that's
I
a prime
love
example?
It. Love it.
Love it.
That's a
It's-
prime
I think
example.
It's absolutely. What's in
Barbecue sauce on rice.
rice pilaf. I think that's what it is, right?
Rice pilaf's fucking fantastic.
So you put that
if
with
the Arabs
with,
know anything about food, other than chicken shawarma, it's fucking rice.
dude. You ever had
They
one
make
rice?
Chicken
It's good
shawarma is
ass.
like basically Mediterranean. Those Arabic people.
Those fucking Persians came through and
Yeah.
on their way out of
There's actually a
Thermopylae
lot of
after
stuff.
they got their
The
shit
What
rocked.
do they call it?
Mesopotamian.
No, the,
Mesopotamian. Mesopotamian.
Was it like?
You-
Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Move past it. But yeah,
Those fucking guys.
Continue. Barbecue
I
sauce.
know
On my
plenty
titties?
of common. Plenty of like cheese. This is a common one. Cheese and grapes, but I took it one step further and did Cheez-Its and grapes, and I thought that was amazing.
Cheez-Its and grapes.
Yes, dude.
I
It's
don't know, man.
it's a very it's weird because like
It's cleansing.
yeah, because the cheese is really hard and
Cheese
tough.
gets all stuck. And
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like cheese, but because it's kind of like water, but like a sweet.
That's when I like was overweight.
Yeah,
Cheez-Its-
you
Cheez-Its
always
were a
attribute.
problem. Yeah.
You always attribute.
It's always cheese. Cheez-Its made me fat. We're
I
getting
hate-
sued.
I
We're
don't
getting
like
sued by
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its after this podcast.
What I like, me and
I
my
love
dad
them.
is...
Cheez-Its are great. Got me fat.
Yeah.
Does that make up for it?
What's it?
Will I get sued now?
I think nacho cheese Fritos and peanut butter.
Oh,
My
man.
dad and I, or not nacho, it's chili something
Yeah.
Fritos.
Oh, those are good as fuck.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good with peanut butter.
Yeah.
My dad'll he'll stick anything in fucking peanut butter.
I was with
He'll
a-
stick a cat turd in it.
I love peanut butter.
So do
too.
I.
So a friend of
My
mine.
favorite meal of the day is fucking breakfast half the time, and that's just because I have a shitload of peanut butter in my oatmeal.
That's disgusting, dude.
Fucking love it.
I was with a friend of mine and we had seen
I'd fuck peanut butter.
peanut butter with pickles.
It's been a long time, folks.
I gotta try that.
Different combination was peanut butter. I'm sorry,
Peanut butter and
pickles,
celery is good.
pickles,
Yeah, it's peanut butter
and
and celery's
Snickers.
What do they call it? Ants on a log with the raisins.
Yeah, ants on a log. Dude, pigs in a blanket. You ever had that?
Yeah,
That's-
of
This
course.
shit's great.
Yeah, pigs and
The
blankets.
pickles with the Snickers was one of the nastiest things I ever ate. I put
Pickles
out my
and Snickers?
story.
I want a hot pickle.
Dude, hot
No,
pickles are
that-
great. You never had one?
No,
fuck is a hot
Dude, they're
pickle?
good as
There's
fuck.
the hot
Get
pickle.
Clausen.
Clausen?
Clausen.
Clausen.
They're
Is
like
it-
We're just
Snickers.
name dropping left and right, like different things.
Is that with the name with the like the red shit in the fucking juice? of the pickles?
Peppers.
I don't know. What you're
They're
talking about.
fucking peppers.
Disgusting. That's it looks gross.
Dude, this guy Haas over here tried a red pepper at my house. Not a red pepper. He tried a sliver of a red pepper in my house. Started crying from the spice.
You know, in front of we were
That's
at.
embarrassing.
We
Man.
That's
were
bad.
We were at.
Jet thinks we're gonna die in Thailand.
I would.
Well,
I would
after
lose
the,
it.
I think like the first couple of days we're gonna be rough. It's gonna
He
be rough
said
on
to
our
eat.
stomachs.
He said to try and eat like McDonald's and shit for the
Someone
first couple of days.
snuck.
I'm gonna try.
gummy
I'm gonna try
worm.
to mix it in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
try to
what
have
I'm
one
gonna do.
Thai meal and then maybe like, fuck McDonald's, dude, get fat.
Someone
Whatever.
snuck a
Dude, I
fucking.
can't have a fucking beer tonight. I gotta drop.
I know I can't.
I gotta drop this fucking ounce of
Yeah.
fucking fat before we
Yeah,
go to
this beer's gonna
Thailand.
get me, dude.
I think you've worn those pants every time you come over here. in
I
the
know,
past.
They're easy. They're easy to put on, man.
Yeah.
No, they're nice. I like
These
it.
are
I
either
was saying.
I either only wear these to the gym or wear them when I'm just like I don't need to. fucking
Remind
put
me of
them
like a.
nice.
I hope you don't
reminds
have
me
your
of a bandana,
sweaty
but, like,
gym
on fucking
ass on
pants.
my just fucking couch.
Yeah.
You see a bandana? Yeah, it's like paisley.
I
Yeah.
love that shit.
Oh,
It looks
paisley.
nice.
Yeah, that's what that shit's
Yeah.
called. I got a cool shirt for Thailand. It's not paisley, but it's got like little flowers and shit on it.
Flowers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Cool. I should get a paisley
I
one.
can't wait to go to Thailand, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Just
We
to clarify
actually-
for the audience here, Hassan's not going to Thailand. It's only me and Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hassan.
Absolutely.
Dude, we gotta have a
Oscar
symposium in
Mandel.
Thailand. That'd be nice.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I'll be
dude.
so
That'd be
mad.
cool if we could bring stuff like Bob, man. Symposium, dude.
Bring me in. Bring me in.
On a voice call? Just get you on
Yeah,
Yeah,
stage.
just
dude,
get him on a
that'd be cool.
voice
We can
call.
do that. That'd
He's
be-
gonna put the shittiest audio quality on the
Right.
planet. He's just gonna put us on speaker next to the fucking
Like,
mic. Hold on, the mic's picking up a lot of static.
come on, guys, you can't fucking hear you, man. We're speaking
We're,
like,
we're gonna be on international. Are you kidding me?
yeah,
It
we're speaking
costs
like
us
Mr. Krabs and the other guy like beep boop boop bop,
it costs us more to make that
Well,
one
you can do WhatsApp.
episode.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, there you
Or
go. I
we
was
can
gonna
do
say.
Skype. I don't care. But whichever.
Dude, I
However,
think this
we
thing might
do
be.
it.
If this is a fucking blood clot and I just like pass out, you gotta.
Dude, you're gonna be fine, man. You're like us, man. You're always getting injured, dude.
No matter what happens,
yeah.
you can go peacefully knowing, A,
that you're gonna fuck me when
Hey.
I pass out.
then two,
Please protect my
A,
corpse.
you know me. Secondly, well, I should have done B if I did A, but anyway, B, we finally fucking did the symposium. We
Yeah.
finally got the
Oh
ball
yeah, we got the
rolling.
first episode
Yeah, we
out.
got the fucking
How
first.
deep are we right now? We can't have this
Yeah,
too
dude.
long because I do have a flight in less than 6 hours.
We're fucking 43 minutes in.
14 minutes in?
We're,
That's not bad.
we're shooting for 45. Should
Yeah.
we wrap it up here? I mean,
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
all right.
You
Sorry
fucking
for
kidding
So,
me?
well, mainly I just
What,
want.
what kind of
I just
fucking
want
Minute
Haas
Man
out of my-
episode is
I
this?
just want Haas
so
out of
what?
my-
What do you want?
my
Dude,
house.
Dude, let's
mainly.
fucking run. Can you? How far can you pull it?
If I'm being realistic, do you want me to be realistic or?
It's currently 12:22
He's not even gonna
a.m.
go
on
to
the
sleep.
Eastern
That's the
coast of the United
realistic-
States.
All right, I'm gonna be.
12:22.
All right, here's what I should do. I should get a couple hours of sleep.
Okay.
You should.
Realistically,
couple hours is technically
realistically, I could probably be here until like 2.
Hey, bro, just fucking take a nap now.
Like
and
realistically, I don't need
Here,
sleep to function.
Take
I
take a
don't
fucking
think
nap in the middle of the show. Fucking
I just
awesome.
snored.
Okay. Carry it on.
Yeah.
We'll just punch you every once in a while. You
It'll
like the
just be-
physicality.
Yeah, no. We're fucking reverse. We'll have a pillow fight on your fucking face.
Oh
if you
yeah.
do me.
Oh yeah.
That was,
But
So we can. I guess we can
since
keep it
we are
going.
gonna
We'll
get
keep it going.
45 minutes.
Huh? We can do like an hour.
Well, we can.
Fuck
We
it.
can. But I was just gonna say, since Stone and I are gonna be in Thailand for 2 weeks,
We gotta record another episode
Yeah.
at some point.
if we want to record another episode before we're back, it's got to be tonight. Because I don't know that we're all gonna have time before
we
we
can
leave.
probably split this bitch up.
This single one.
If we do 2 hours.
No, we can do it. We can do a second one.
Yeah, no, do a second.
Because we'll
one,
have to.
we
We
need
gotta have a start.
Yeah, you gotta have a start and an end.
They hate us right now, man. The
Yeah,
audience that doesn't exist hates us.
Dude, listen, we're fucking
I hate us.
unorganized. Is it disorganized or unorganized?
All right, I've got to
We're
go.
liars, we're cheaters, and we're manipulators.
Ladies and gentlemen, probably just gentlemen, and honestly, you're probably degenerates if you actually
Ladies
like
and
listening to
gentlemen,
this.
probably
So I'm just gonna say,
neither ladies nor gentlemen. 'Cause
one
nobody's
person, yeah,
fucking
exactly.
listening to this.
One person, Mom, thank you for listening.
Mom, thanks for listening.
We gotta start up another episode. So
We're just gonna wrap this one up.
we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah, we're just
Hey,
trying.
first episode.
First
first
episode
episode.
in,
In the
the
books,
bag.
guys.
Dude, it's
In the
In the
books.
books.
This is
So
it.
the symposium is in the
Yeah,
books.
We're trash.
First episode of the Symposium in Haas's ass cut.
Yeah.